One outfit styling men over 50, every episode, what it is, where to wear it, and exactly why every piece is there. No trends, no guesswork, just save the ones you wear. Black jeans, white t-shirt, you already own both. 3 settings. Alright, watch. Setting 1, daytime. Sleeves rolled twice, top button opened, dark minimal sneakers. The details matter here, and the detail is the hem. Untucked only if the shirt ends mid-fly. Any longer than that, relaxed becomes give up. And give up is a totally different video. Alright, setting 2, dinner. Blazer on, shirt tucked, black plain toes, black belt. Now, the rule nobody teaches you is the leathers match. Belt, shoes, watch strap, same family, okay? Black with black, brown with brown. It costs you nothing, and it's the fastest this man has his life together signal you can send. Now, whether that's true or not, that's your business. Setting 3 is evening. Black leather jacket, and that's matte. Dark hardware, zero distressing, okay? The distressing is what reads costume at our age, never the jacket. The leather doesn't have a retirement age, and look what's happening here. It's denim, cotton, and leather. That's 3 different textures, and that's why dark reads rich instead of flat. Now, same 2 pieces every single time. Formality was never about owning more. It's the fabrics and the footwear, okay? Now save this for the next time you're staring at your closet like it owes you money. Smart casual. Now that's 2 words that gave you 0 information. Now 4 pieces ends the guessing. Everyone earns its spot. Okay, 1 and 2 work as a team. That's fine gauge merino crewneck over white Oxford. Fine gauge is the whole trick here. Gauge is the formality dial of knitwear. Fine gauge reads tailored. Big chunky cables reads weekend at the cabin. Now, nothing wrong with the cabin, just don't wear it to a restaurant. In the collar, it sits inside the crew, flat and clean. Collar over the crew looks 1974, and that is exactly where it should stay. Number 3, gray wool trousers. Same law as jeans, okay? It's close to the seat and the thigh, and it's got a nice clean break at the shoe, and no puddling. That means right where the shoe is, you know, when you get that big chunky goop of fabric, we don't want that. Wool keeps everything matte, okay? And matte is what reads expensive. Shiny is what reads this DJ is available at weddings. And you don't want to be that guy. 4, gray suede shoes. That's the daytime bridge. It's dressier than a sneaker. It's softer than black leather. And suede is physically incapable of reading corporate. And that's the entire point. Now check it out. Dial it up, add a navy blazer, and you're at a client dinner. Dial it down, drop the crewneck, roll the Oxford sleeves, and it's Saturday. Fabric sets the formality. The outfit was never the problem. Smart casual just needed a translator. The dinner date outfit. Alright, dinner, date, drinks you actually care about, and no suit required. Every piece has a reason. Let's go through those. Okay, the blazer, navy, thin lapels. Every detail here decides so much about this. Soft shoulders is so key. No padding. The padding builds a box, and the box reads 1995. Now, the padded blazer over jeans is how you end up looking like you're about to show a condo. Nobody wants that. Well, if you want a condo, you want that. One more thing that is also so very important is the textured weave, like Hopsit, for example, okay? Textured tells you that this jacket was made to be worn alone, not orphaned from a suit that's missing it. You don't want to wear a blazer that's from a suit because, you know, it's going to look like it needs to belong to a suit. Now, number 3, your shirt. Baby blue Oxford, that's what we want. And here's what nobody tells you. Your hair's going gray, the contrast drops from your face. But baby blue puts it right back. It does quietly what white does loudly. Now, gray hair was never the problem. You just have to light it right. Now, jeans. Dark indigo jeans with 0 fade. I'm talking 0 fade. I mean, look. Ugh, how awful that is. The only kind you want to wear is the darkest denim because that is what carries the blazer. 1 whisker of fade and the spell completely breaks. As you can see, black plain toes, black leather belt, and a watch strap to match. Your leathers are in one family always. Now the details here your date won't name, but will absolutely, I guarantee you, notice. Now lose the blazers, roll the sleeves, and the same outfit as drinks on Tuesday. Once you are over 40 or 50, you don't need a suit. You just need a soft-shouldered blazer, dark denim, and the discipline to put them together. The weekend uniform. All right, Saturday, errands, coffee, the game later. Now most men over 40, over 50 dress like they're being evicted. This is the fix. 3 pieces and 1 decision. Now here's the decision. White tee and jeans is a man doing chores. Add the jacket. Same man, same morning. Now he's having a Saturday. The third layer is the entire difference. Not the shirt, not the shoes, but the layer. Now the t-shirt has two rules. It's heavy enough that nobody can see through it. If light passes through it, it's an undershirt. And undershirts, those are a private matter. And the shoulder seam sits at the very edge of your shoulder. Now the seam is the one thing a tailor can't fix. So it's the one thing you need to make sure you check. Now next, the jacket. Why olive? Because it is the no-risk color. It pairs with everything else you own. Black, white, navy, gray. It's the color for men who say they don't wear color. Well, you do now. You just didn't notice. Okay, so jacket, tee, dark jeans, dark sneakers, and nobody will say you dress up. They just wondered when you got your life together. Let them weather. I'm over 40 or I'm over 50, right? Am I too old for a leather jacket? Now that is the wrong question. You do not age out of leather. You age out of bad leather, okay? Here's the outfit and here are the rules. Rule 1, it is matte. It is always matte. Shiny is a costume. Now it's dark hardware, not chrome. Chrome reads motorcycle. Matte reads taste, okay? And zero distressing. Factory scuffs impresses no one over the age of 12. Rule number 2, fit. Now the hem stops directly at your belt. Any longer and the jacket wears you. I mean, look at this. Come on. That is disgusting. Sleeves end directly at your wrist bone. And the body is close enough to actually zip up. Now, rule number 3, what you wear underneath decides everything. Wearing a hoodie underneath leather is a man running from his age. Now, a fine gray crew neck is a man who arrived. One swap, the whole story is completely different. Now, also, white works fantastic here as well. Matte jacket, gray knit, dark denim, 3 textures doing all of the work. The jacket was never the risk. The wrong one was. One color, head to toe, done right, is the most expensive outfit a man over 40 or 50 can wear, all right? Done wrong, it's a paint sample. And the difference is a single word, texture. Now, the rule nobody teaches you in monochrome is it only reads rich when there are at least 3 different textures. Here's a great example. Waffle knit, brushed flannel, and suede. It's the same gray, 3 different textures, and the I reads depth, and depth reads money. Same gray one texture reads uniform, and possibly a court-ordered one. And no, we're not talking that gray sweatsuit. That sweatsuit is one texture, and everybody's seen that at the pharmacy, okay? This is 3. It's the entire distance between giving up and dressing up is about 2 fabrics. Now, textures are what patterns are for young men. It's interesting without wearing a billboard. And it's the cheapest lever you can pull in your closet. Nothing here needs a logo because the surfaces are the statement. 1 color, 3 textures, 0 decisions in the morning. White jeans. Now, half the men over 40 or 50 watching just flinched. Relax. All right. Fear is a fit problem, not an age problem, and this outfit will settle it. Now, the rules that make white work is full length. No cropping, no ankle rolling, 0 fading, 0 whiskers, okay? White shows intention, so the denim has to look decided. Slim, straight, not skinny, and heavy fabric only. White thin, denim is an overshare, and you don't want to overshare it there, okay? Up top, go dark. Navy anchors the white so that the whole thing reads deliberate instead of accidental. The same trick on date night, okay? The dark piece does the framing and the white does the talking. And yes, you're going to be thinking about marinara all night. Good. That low-grade fear is what looking like you have somewhere to be feels like. Most men never find out. White is the workhorse almost nobody over 40 or 50 touches, right? Which is exactly why on you, they read like a decision. Make it. Now, summer is where grown men surrender. They go cargo shorts and whatever's on the chair. Now, you're over 40, you're over 50. This is the outfit that counters that. It's 2 pieces of linen with 1 rule. All right, that rule is wrinkles are the point. Linen is the one fabric where creases read expensive. They say natural fiber, they say ease, they say this man isn't sweating. And you iron that flat and you've killed the entire story. Polyester smooth in August isn't a look. It's a confession. Fit stays the same, okay? You still always have those same laws. Close to the seat and the thighs, clean at the shoe. Linen needs a little bit more air to move, all right? But relaxed fabric was never permission to abandon fit. Now, Always keep the colors in the family. If you've been watching my stuff at all, you already know this. It's white, navy, olive, and gray. That's what separates summer from I'm auditioning for a rum commercial. Same palette, lighter cloth. The rules never went on vacation. Linen shirt, linen trousers, suede. You'll be the coolest man in the table twice. Once by temperature and once by default. The airport is where a grown man typically gives up. All right, it's the pajama pants and the hoodie of the 5K that never ran. And if you're 40 or you're over 50, here's the travel outfit that's just as comfortable and twice the man. Now the hero is merino. What nobody tells you is fine merino regulates temperature both ways. Warm in freezing cabin and cool in hot terminal. It barely wrinkles and it doesn't hold smell. Now that is not marketing, that is a sheep's problem solved. Now it's yours. Okay? Dark denim that looks the same at hour 1 as hour 9. Dark minimal sneakers, on and off at security without a production, in a field jacket that carries everything your pocket shouldn't, your passport, your phone, and those reading glasses you pretend are optional. Now, one detail nobody tells you is the bag should be leather too, and match that leather to the leather of your belt and the strap of your watch. And boom, you're done more for your rival than the airline will. Now, look closely. The jacket is Saturday's episode. The jeans have been in 4 of these episodes. The knit, the sneakers, the leather. You've seen all these pieces before. And that's the whole point. It's never been 10 different outfits. It's been one closet where everything works with everything else. Now you own the entire system, okay? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to pop over to my profile and watch the other episodes, okay? That's 10 different episodes, 6 colors, one closet where everything works with everything else. Arrive like you meant to.